DJM3. I'm your host, Dr. Jolo, and today we are going to have another interesting topic which will be beneficial to all of us, particularly the elderly ones, and to all of us that have elderly ones at home. We'll be talking about arthritis. Arthritis. What is arthritis? Arthritis is the inflammation of the joint. As it sounds, the TIS is the inflammation. Arthra is the joint. Arthritis can be defined as an inflammation of the joint. And arthritis is a common disease of the elderly and the disease of people that are exposed to injury. What are the causes of arthritis? Arthritis is caused, number one, by aging. There's nothing we can do about aging. Eventually, everybody will have arthritis. Like a saying that I heard somewhere, they say if you get old enough, you will have joint pains. So having joint pain is a normal symptom of an aging process. But you can delay the aging process and you can delay the arthritis. Now, what causes arthritis? Like I said, it's one of the diseases of the old or the elderly, or those people who have suffered injury to their joints. Why do they have this injury? Injury can be as a result of the occupation or because of the hazards. It can be as a result of occupation, and it can be as a result of injury that one had before one got old. Really, the body is so interesting that it doesn't forget anything that happens to it. No matter what you have done to the body as it is getting older, eventually when you get old enough, you experience the joint pains. Now, another cause for arthritis is stress. Stress in this case may not be emotional stress, but the stress associated with trauma. If you had injury to a part of the body, eventually it will come back in form of pain. It will come back immediately after you have the pain, after you have the injury, but with time, the pain will still come down no matter what you do to the body. And this pain, usually as you get older, comes from the back and from the joints. And the joints that are mostly affected are the back joint, the joints of the back, the joints, the knee joints, and the elbow joints, as well as the joints at the wrists. There's little that we can do about it, particularly when it is related to the aging process. Now, what else causes arthritis? It can be as a result of inflammation. Inflammation can be in form of injury, apart from injury, a form of infection of the joint. It can be as a result of something we call osteomyelitis, infection of the bone that goes on to affect the joint. And when you have the inflammation, what happens is that there is restriction of joint movement. And when you try to force this restriction, there will be pain and there can be swelling. And when there is swelling, there can be hotness of that joint. Now, another thing that causes arthritis is infection. Infection of the joint. Infection can be as a result of injury also, a penetrative injury in which there is an infection from bacteria. The infection can be from bacteria, it can be from viruses, it can be from other families of bacteria. So important things that we know the cause of the arthritis, and when you know the cause of the arthritis, it's easier for you to manage it. How do you manage arthritis? You manage arthritis first by identifying it, that you know that you have the disease. When you've been able to identify that this is arthritis, the first thing is you need to rest the place. Rest the place, then you can apply heat. You can also use what we call cryotherapy. You can apply extreme cold. Then you can watch your nutrition, because if you need vitamin C, high dose vitamin C, you need high dose protein diet, and you need a bit of exercises. And this is why physical exercises in form of physiotherapy is also important. Physiotherapy can also be in form of infrared radiation or cryotherapy, but all this should be done in moderation. And all in all, you need to exercise yourself, you need to watch your diet, you need sunlight, you need to So, and when you're doing the exercising, your physical exercises, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be too extreme, and it should be consistent. Now, apart from this, when you are managing this arthritis, you may need to visit the laboratory to do an X-ray. This X-ray can show some changes in the body, in the joints, and when you see those changes, it can be inflamed. It can be inflamed. When it is inflamed, you may need analgesics, or you may need antibiotics. You may need other chemotherapy agents that will help you in managing it. Left to my school of thought believes that arthritis is not a disease, but the important thing is that you identify that it is an inflammation of the joint, and then you treat it, bearing in mind that you identify the cause for the joint pain. All in all, um, be discouraged. It is something that is could be well managed. You need your physiotherapist, you need your physician, you need yourself, because you must have the will that you want to overcome it. You need to move your body, you need to watch your diet, you need to be exposed to adequate sunlight. Although sunlight, not the midday sunlight, the early sunlight and the sunset sunlight. Those are the ones that will help you, because you'll be having vitamin D. Then you need to watch your diet. You need to watch your diet, what you take in. You need to take milk. You need to be ready to have vitamin D. You need to have calcium. You need to have vitamin C. Then your state of mind matters a lot. You don't need to condemn yourself and think that you'll be bedridden. And you just need to keep exercising yourself. That's just how you will manage arthritis. I hope you have enjoyed. I thank you very much for listening to our program today. I hope you have enjoyed it, and you can have a look at the screen. You see how you can contact us if you have any questions or comments to make. We'll be glad to speak with you. We'll be glad to be of help to you. Thank you very much. And the next aspect of this program, we are going to the next aspect, which is the social aspect. We are going to the jazz room. As usual, all work and no play makes the jack a dull boy. Let's go to the next room. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's listen to good music. Sit back, relax. DJM3 is at work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.